The swag I entered was just like a pigeon on the ice.
Damn!
What does that mean?
What's the current state of the tech, the specialty you are in? Can you tell us your name and your role?
Okay, so I'm Godfrey Tinkran, yeah, a student of Ghana Communication Technology, yeah, and I'm a Web3 enthusiast.
My name is Stephanie. I'm Stephanie Boydu, and I have a background in materials engineering.
My name is Christian. Christian Cormac Ranting. I'm a full stack software developer. Well, not a developer, an engineer, right? And I'm also a DevOps engineer as well.
The journey started this year, whereby we had a blockchain and Web3 summit, and of which I attended. The speakers also did massively well. The presentation was simplified to my understanding. That got me attracted into the space because technology has been one of the innovative and leading aspects in the industry now.
Okay. Well, currently I'm learning data analytics to be able to, and I'm trying to see how I'm going to integrate that knowledge, that skill into my background in materials engineering. Yeah. So after that, I'm hoping to upskill into something better, something more advanced. Yeah. Currently with the world we are in, if you're not technology, if you're not knowledgeable about technology, you do yourself a disservice. Yes, and with my background with materials engineering, there are several ways that technology is helping advance this field, right? So I decided that I should get myself abreast with what's currently going on. Yeah, so currently I'm actually with CSIR. I'm with the Emerging Engineering Division, where we are looking at the myriad of ways that technology the myriad of ways that technology can be integrated in our engineering field and to help advance our society. So it was basically my curiosity, yes, and my test for knowledge to be better. Yeah.
Okay. So the experience from there drive me to participate in Ithacra. That was a hackathon that was organized for Web3 enthusiasts. And getting to understand some few blockchain knowledge like smart contracts, some consensus mechanisms, and solidity, yeah, for the language we used to program, and knowing some Web3 JS and React knowledge. So I was like, Charlie, then let me pass by and then Charlie see what is happening there. So I stood with the boldness to pass by at Legon. Yeah, that was where it was held.
Okay. Well, with my background, the areas where emerging technology has been integral is in an area like nanotechnology. Yeah, also in quantum materials too. Also in materials engineering, we also have um, areas like computer simulation, computer modeling, uh, data analytics, working with data sets, right? Because it's materials engineering, we are trying to always find the best material for a purpose. Yes.
What one piece of advice will you give it to someone who wants to get into your field?
Which is materials engineering. Okay, well, or you must have a test for knowledge to ask why. What is the best material? Why isn't this the best material? How do we make it better? So basically be curious and have an open mind.
The swag I entered was just like a pigeon on the ice. You see the thing? So I entered and the whole atmosphere was different. Like, Charlie, the hackers were just busy on crafting something out there. So I was like, oh God, I ain't on my way. So I just decided to be composure, some steez.
My name is Christian. Christian Cormac Ranting. I'm a full stack software developer. Well, not a developer, an engineer, right? And I'm also a DevOps engineer as well. Yes.
Okay. How did you get yourself into tech exactly, or what inspired you to get into tech? Why did you choose that path?
Well, for me, I've always been a nerd, right? I did a couple of things before I went into tech, but primarily for me, it was about like solving problems, right? Computers excite me, and they have so much power, like they can process things faster than human beings can, normally speaking. So for me, having to harness something like this and then creating products and creating value for people was primarily the main driver for me going to tech. And of course, it pays well. So that's also that. Yeah.
Will you advise someone to be a full stack developer like you? Is it rewarding, or how does the work feel like in the day to day?
Well, so if in terms of rewarding, it is. Look, to be honest, if you like solving problems, if you like applying your mind to optimizing solutions, I think you do very well in tech, right? You will find rewarding situations where you are actually doing something that you can actually see happen, especially in the kind of work that I do. From building websites to building apps to designing solutions that are focused on AI and AI oriented things. Like you always will find yourself at the edge of the future, if you like. And so if that's the kind of thing that excites you, you will find it rewarding. If you're also fortunate enough to land a good paying role, because of course not all tech roles pay you as well as you'd like, but generally speaking, they will pay you better than average, right? And so if it's also about money and that's what you find rewarding, you will find that. And so for me, I think, yes, I would want people to go more into tech, because again, the kind of world we are, you cannot survive without having some tech skill, even if it's just how to put the prompts in GPT. Go into that. So if you want to be a full stack developer, fine, sure, I would advise you.
Okay, what's the challenging part of being a full stack developer or tech industry?
I guess it's not easy, right? It's not easy to do what we do. It takes a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, and you're always learning something new. So it's, for me, I think the challenging part is having the time to invest in yourself first and foremost, and having the time to learn and build yourself up through the industry, because it's not easy. It's not as easy as picking up a computer and writing a few lines of code. It's a bit more involved. You need to think through solutions, and you are crafting things that actually would make a difference. At least that's what I do. And so for me, it's that the hard part is just the time, right? That's it.
How is AI shaping your day-to-day job work as compared to before? How is it shaping it?
Oh, well, I think AI is not the next big thing. It's the big thing now. It's a disruptor, right? And for me, it speeds up my workflows now. I don't use it a lot because the kind of work I do is a bit more complex than what some of the models currently can handle. But I still play around with it quite a bit, and it helps if you know what you're doing with AI. It can 10x your productivity, right? Because some of the things that you would usually spend time writing, you can just upload to the AI, and then it gives you more time to focus on the really hard things to do. So generally, it has improved how I work, right? Primarily because I know what I'm doing, right? So because of that, I can focus the AI to focus on things that I know I don't want to waste my time doing, and then think more about the more difficult parts of what I have to do. And so yeah, it's been quite good so far.